I have an aunt who lives in New York. Here's another transition. My aunt is 96 years old. She's to be 97 this year. She has an apartment in Manhattan, a very affordable apartment because she's been there forever. And she is also going through dementia. I have been managing my aunt's affairs. I manage her money. I manage the people who come in on a daily basis to assist her. And I at one point said to myself and to my aunt, I can no longer stay in New York. I'm running out of money. We're going to have to do something so that I can continue to help you and take care of you without it being such a burden on me. So the obvious thing was to move in with her. She was at the point in her dementia where we really didn't trust her to be alone. She needed to have somebody with her 24/7. And she does have aides 8 hours a day, but the other hours are not accounted for. And I noticed that she was losing weight, and that's because she wasn't eating if nobody was there. And her dinner meal she was alone always for her dinner meal, so she wasn't eating. And there were many other things that made us realize, when I say us, I mean me and my kids, the people who were closest to her, as well as her aides. We just all discussed this, that she really did need 24/7 care. So we kind of thought that it would work out. It would give me a place to live. I could stay in New York, and at the same time, I would be there for her. And that's the biggest transition that I've made in the past couple of years. So from being a very protected young girl to in a very traditional marriage, going to a very non-traditional relationship with a woman, staying there for as many years as we had together, which was over 23 years, and then leaving that safety and going to the big city, living with myself alone, which was lonely at times. I realized while I was there that was the first time in my life that I'd really been alone. So I guess that would be yet another big change in my life, being alone. I was alone for 6 years, and now, no, that's not, alone for 10 years. And you never really get used to it. I miss being with someone. I miss sharing with someone. When I go to a movie that I really love or see a play that I want to talk to somebody about it. And I want to go home with that somebody, and later on at night, if I think about it, I want to know that that's the thing that I miss, is that sharing. Well, anyhow, now I'm once again in a transitional state where I'm back to living with someone, and but unable to share to a great extent. I can share superficial things with my aunt. Of course, we have a long history. She was my mother's sister, so she was there when I was born. And we've been very close all of our lives. I adore her. I'm going to cry again because she's losing it. She has dementia at 97, and she knows it. So she's gone. Talk about transitions. She's gone from being a very capable, very independent woman, never married, has no children, always took care of herself, and lived the best life that she could. She did really well, and now she's unable to do any of the things that she loved. And it's just so sad to watch because she's so aware of everything. and she repeats herself, and she forgets, she forgets everything. And she's obsessive about things, and she knows all of this, and it's so hard to watch it. But I'm there for her, and I'm there with her. And I guess that's the last big transition until, until the next one. There's always something that comes along that makes life impossible to continue in that direction, so you need to make a change and go on in another direction. So the changes happen when you want them to, and they also happen because life makes them happen. And that's my story.